Sadly, the Beyblade Burst anime is now officially over. And it's kind of crazy to think about. It's been a 6-year journey of ups and downs, and it's just kind of weird that we don't have an episode of Beyblade to look forward to anymore. Now, Beyblade Burst itself is not over yet. We still have like a year of releases for Takara Tomy, and then like 2 years for Hasbro. It's just not really the same. It feels weird. And that's what we're going to talk about, the end of Beyblade Burst. And the video is definitely going to be a little bit slower. Kind of want to just talk to you guys about it, and let's talk about it. So first off, let's talk about episode 52 of Beyblade Burst Dynamite Battle, which is now known as the final episode of Beyblade Burst, and it definitely was not the series finale I was hoping for. I mean, there's really not much you could do in 12 minutes, and I'm not going to do like a full review of it, but pretty much, spoiler warning, you had Belle versus Rashad. There's some cool animation, I guess. Belle does win in the end. Rashad was never really a bad guy. He was just kind of consumed with wanting to be strong, I guess. So he kind of just, you know, he gets beat and that's it. What I'm trying to say is that he wasn't the most like evil villain character we've seen in Beyblade Burst. So he loses and it's kind of not really the biggest deal. We do see Louie and Free in the episode just kind of off by themselves. And the episode ends off with this kind of cliffhanger-ish ending of like a 3-way battle between Rashad, Belle, and Vault, which is cool. I mean, we don't actually get to see the battle, but we do get these cool little freeze frames of it. Really, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it's the only way I guess they could have ended the season, but at the end of the day, it's not just the end of the season, it's the end of the entire series. So it's kind of, I was hoping for something a little bit more grand. I definitely think that Sparking's ending was better than Dynamite Battle's ending, and I kind of just prefer Sparking in general. I'm really surprised that there's a lot of people that... Oh, my cat wants to say hello. I'm really surprised that there's a lot of people that hate Sparking. It's very polarizing. Either you really liked it or you really hated it. I thought it was pretty good. Maybe I'll do a full review for Dynamite Battle in the future, but if I had to do a quick tier list, I'd put Beyblade Burst God at number 1, Beyblade Burst at number 2, Beyblade Burst Cho-Z at number 3, followed by Sparking, then Dynamite Battle, and at the very end, we'd have GT. I don't know, I really wasn't the biggest fan of GT, but maybe that's just me. And with that, the Beyblade Burst anime is officially over, and so I ask you, what did you think about it during this 6-year-long journey? I mean, the toy line started in 2015, and it's gonna end in like early 2023, so we'll have a lot of hats, almost 8 years, but for the series, it's like 6 years. So what did you think? And also, which one was your favorite? Which one was your least favorite? Do you have any like hype moments that you look back on and think were amazing? For me, I think the most hype moment of the entire series was Shu versus Vault at the end of Beyblade Burst God. Spoiler alert, of course, but it's kind of what made Shu break out of his whole evil spell for a little bit. It's also the last final battle where Vault is the main character. You see Shu go from being a good guy to a bad guy, back to a good guy again. The animation was insane. I don't know, I really loved that ending, and it's probably my favorite part of the entire show. The Beyblades that also came out around that time of Beyblade Burst God and Beyblade Burst Cho-Z were also really, really cool. We definitely complained about Cho-Z a little bit at the time, but I think people look back at it now and think it's way better than what we thought of it at the beginning. Do you guys remember when literally everybody on the internet hated Aiga just completely? And then now people think Aiga's actually pretty cool. I also kind of want to answer a question that I've been getting for the last couple of years, but I've seen quite a lot of recently. And that is, am I going to be quitting Beyblade now that the Beyblade anime is over and that the toy line has about like, what, 10 releases left? Maybe 9. There's really not that much left. And the answer is no. I'm still going to be making Beyblade videos. I'm working on quite a few throwback and like retro based Beyblade videos, including one over this guy, which is a pretty rough condition Ultimate Spin Dragoon. And of course, we still have Beyblade Burst BU and then all the Hasbro stuff coming out. So we have quite a bit of Beyblade left, and maybe at the end of Beyblade Burst BU being released from Hasbro, we'll get a new generation. I haven't even thought about that. That's insane. A new generation of Beyblade after Beyblade Burst. When could that, I mean, it'd have to come eventually, but when would it be? Maybe like 2025 or something? I'll be an old man. But anyways, sorry for just kind of a rambly video where I'm just talking to you guys. I just wanted to talk about the end of Beyblade Burst and kind of what that means. Stuff I've got coming up in the future, I guess. And just wanted to get your thoughts on the anime being over and what your favorite moments were. But I don't want to bore you guys any longer. So go and play some Beyblades. Watch some old throwback Beyblade episodes. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun and bay away.